You know, just I'm ready. I'm ready to make your highness look like a beaten up hiney.
All right then.
Oh, if it isn't
Welcome,
Nightwing.
welcome. Oscar.
Interesting.
Maybe.
All right, you guys need to do RPS and 3v3 discussion to decide who gets to choose to pick or ban.
Good luck versing the best RPS player in the game. You may go first. Nightwing.
What the hell's the command for this?
Exclamation point RPS. I seem you are new to this. Oof. Devastating.
And then makes a clear victory again. All right, Ven, would you like to ban maps first and get to choose side, or do you want to pick first and choose map order?
Can you repeat the statement for the people in the back?
Yeah, for the people in the back.
Ben, do you want to ban first and choose your side, or do you want to pick first and choose map order?
You know what? We're gonna ban first and choose our side, because it really doesn't matter what order you put the maps in. We already know the clear victor is gonna be MM, so go ahead.
All right then. So, what map do you ban first, Ben?
We're gonna ban Utapau.
No ban Javas.
Not surprising.
We're gonna ban Dagobah.
I'm gonna ban Mustafa.
Ooh, Mustafa.
And we're gonna pick.
No, that's not expected.
Oh,
Yeah, slow your roll there, bud.
I'll do Moss Clone Wars.
ooh, Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
All right.
We're gonna pick Necropolis.
Woo!
Clone Wars.
Yo, I thought I would think about that actually.
All right, Ven, what side do you want first?
Hold on a moment. Let me discuss my team.
Okay.
Necropolis. The first time seeing that in the tournament, right?
Yeah, I don't think we've seen it yet.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of hyped because I haven't seen it at all.
Hey, Mr. 3, how you doing?
Thankfully, I'm such a great typer that they understand what I'm saying. We pick Brown. We pick Brown first.
All right, and Nightwing, which map do you want first? I'm assuming yours.
Yeah.
Such a great typer.
Alrighty then.
Alright,
That
Good luck, my love, Nightwing.
We'll DM you guys password.
We have
Fun
Necropolis and Mos Eisley as the map picks. Both Clone Wars. So
Yeah. That's kind of surprising to me. I figured MM would lean towards GCW, but I guess there is a bunch of good spec players, so it kind of makes sense.
yeah, I guess Crude and Yadu, you kind of do want to deny that from them. But at the same time, I don't know. Ven's Darky on Mos Eisley can be pretty effective. So I guess not only that. Because Wyo, you're not going to see too many specs out of him. He might bust out the officer, actually. But Dubs only does well in casual scrims.
Who said that, or did you?
I said that.
You-
Replying
okay,
to Mr. 3.
So I guess it's just a direct flame.
Direct flame from me. You heard it here first, folks.
Do you want me to DM it to you on Discord or send it to you on Steam?
Give me that fat DM in the Discord. Because that's actually going to be easier for me to pull up. Okay. Acropolis 3v3 in the Mos Eisley pick. So we go from big ass map, itty bitty map.
Is that what we're doing? Excellent analysis.
I believe this is the first D1 match. Yes.
What are your expectations? What are you thinking here?
I don't know. I think it depends. It hinges on a lot of things, really. I know Ven's been playing a little bit more, so we might see a more impact from him. Because if it's Ven that's playing once a month, he's gonna get steamrolled a lot of the time. Just because if you don't have the time to play, it's gonna be rough catching up. Sounds like Doves is doing well in the last scrim just a little bit ago, so I would expect him to keep going. But my concern is probably Highness's performance. If Nightwing comes out in full force, which for tournaments he usually does, I'd say it's going to be a good match, and it's going to come down to if Crude slows down or if he's just going to be twitching all over the place. If he can slow down, play with his team, I think that's probably going to be the make or break for Highness.
Yeah, I think that Highness kind of proved in play-ins that they're extremely volatile. They can either be extremely good, or there's the coin flip where they're extremely bad. So, I definitely think it kind of just depends on which Highness we get today on who does good.
I agree.
I think that you're on MM. You know what you're gonna get. There's not really too many surprises you're gonna get from there. My game is freezing and saying connection to host loss, so I'm gonna have to figure out why that is.
Huh. That's a bad sign. What is that noise? What noise?
I guess I'm gonna re-download or check and see if I have the corp list downloaded.
Popping noises? Those might have been my knuckles. I'm not sure. Alright, Yadu's in. Yadu's in on time? Wow. What's up? They were not knuckles. I don't know, dude.
I don't know either.
You're thrown off. Chad, I thought the audio quality was going downhill and you're just all over the place. MM gonna take it 8-4. Hot take.
Slightly biased opinion, obviously, but
It's good to have confidence. It's good to have confidence.
true. That's not wrong. Yeah, apparently didn't have Necropolis even installed. That's the problem.
Yeah, that'll do it. Ryan coming in with the, I think this will be a swashbuckling affair. Couldn't agree more, my friend. Quite right you are.
Alright, it should start whenever I finally manage to get in. I forgot to set up the server. I gotta restart the server.
Wait, why?
Because I'm the worst admin in the history of admins.
Oh my god, scuffed tournament. Alright, folks. Go home. Show's over.
Pack it up.
We're never gonna be melee. It's just not gonna happen, boys. It was fun while it lasted.
Who really let me be in charge of this show? Legit's in the chat. Everybody just look his direction real quick. Alright, it's going back up.
33 viewers on a server browser?
Yeah, let's go.
Pog indeed.
SWBF.
Watch me play the refresh sim.
Too bad you can't keybind that.
Nice black screen. Coming late with that flame. How much delay is on this stream? Bring it back. Don't worry, it'll come back as soon as I load in.
I think we have it set to 15 seconds. If I remember right.
Oh. We have an intentional delay.
Alright, I restarted it. But
Twitch gambling bot.
I restarted it, but it does not seem to be reappearing.
Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Okay, it's been a sec.
What?
It's been a sec. I said give it a sec. Counted 1 second.
And I'm assuming it's still not there?
No.
Okay.
I want the BCL to be famous, not me.
I think we're probably the most famous Battlefront platform, the 2005, of course.
Yeah, we are with all 28 viewers according to OBS here. Watch out, Melee, we coming.
There's 32.
You're asking to get shut down, and we gonna make it big. 32. Oh,
Could you
it just
imagine?
updated for OBS. There we go.
If somehow Melee gets shut down and all of them just flock over to here and suddenly we turn into an esport.
I mean, all it would really take to get this scene bigger is like some publicity. Like we would just need one big person to like give us a little spotlight, and I guarantee you it could start taking off.
But at the same time, then it loses the personal touch we give it, you know?
Yeah, to some degree. But if we can actually have fleshed out tournaments and different like divisions, that would be pretty wild.
Okay.
No, we don't need a scandal, Mr. 3.
Oh, it's up. We've made it. We did it.
No scandals. Melee was big before that. That like shut Melee down.
Just get an interview with PC Gamer again.
See? Black screen's back. Told you it'd come back.
Okay, so that I think I know what I'm doing.
There we go. Well, of course it's gone. I gotta go with regular screen. Yucca goof.
Alright, we're waiting on Crude.
Dubs has joined 199 times. Should we restart the server to make it the 200th? I'll just DDoS him and make it 200.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Oh.
Let's see, who needs
I'm gonna
to
have
swap?
to leave and come back, because
Why?
I picked auto assign.
Oh my god!
There it is.
Dubs, Crude, Yadu.
Easy. Okay, we're gonna click the spectate button. We've made it. We've ascended. I'm not in charge of swapping anyway, because I don't even know what the password changed to. Thanks for doxing it, ISO.
I'm doing it from WebEvan, actually.
Aren't you special? I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Swapping from WebEvan?
Yeah, I haven't actually done that.
It's really easy. You just right-click their name.
Power. We got Venom Sniper for warm-up.
Yeah, no, are we going to see that, or is he going to swap back to NG for the actual game?
Absolutely gonna swap back to One, because I feel like most teams now are kind of doing that. You have at least a couple NGs running on Mos Eisley.
It's actually kind of insane how much like the Mos meta, I guess you could say, has evolved or changed rather. It went from like primarily snipers to some engineers here and there to I think now it's more NG focused.
I think a lot of it came down to the European influence. They started coming in because NA was like purely a sniper map, and I think seeing that being used by a lot of EU players to mix things up, especially off the first spawn or until specs come out, has been a lot of how we're seeing the shift. Alright, Che going straight for North Road here for a peek. Not going to be anything there.
So MM has 2 NGs, so does Highness, and Doves is going to be first blood in the wrong way he wants.
And Crew died.
And Oscar went straight up first and now has a flagpole. Vin is the only one up for 7 seconds, and he one-shots Oscar. Highness should
Yadu's-
still make some ground here, although spawn has come in for MM. And there will be no
Let's see.
Ven is already teabagging.
Did Dubs just switch back? No, he just... Dubs pushing up
Highness-
first way.
Highness had a lot of potential there. Didn't quite work out for them, but it's a strong start, which is what you want to see from Highness, because
What the lag is going on with Crude? He's...
that is just crude. That I have no other way to describe that. That's
Okay.
just how he is.
That's interesting. Dubs is trying to spawn kill and front spawn here.
Yeah,
Really?
Che and Ben have made it to the back. And Che actually stayed alive.
Dubs is probably going to win that. He does. They're getting
And
a pull.
so-
Che's going to be there to assist.
That's a great death from Ben, too.
One more there, close range. He's going straight for flag carry. Doesn't care about Che.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the kill.
Che doesn't miss shots.
Yeah, you can't really ignore him. And when he's a sniper, squishy at that range, you kind of just got to take care of him. Ven's kind of stuck here before the cross, but he's going to go for it.
Yeah,
And he gets dropped. Nice shot, Crude.
Highness has no confidence in their NGs. Even Crude is swapped to Sniper. Crude, though, does get a double with it. It's only Doves up now.
Back up, Crude. You might have a chance here. Dubs is going to push for that flag. He's pinned, though.
That's a triple. That was a triple in defense. That was really well done.
Easy ace. By Crude. Not ace. Nightwing's going to get a pull here.
Che is interestingly swapped to Engineer.
Nightwing's pulling behind. Does he see the one back there? I think he does. Dubs is going to switch. He doesn't
He's
switch.
running direct. Oscar's got to go, absolutely. He's not going to make it. He's going to go third here to try and get away from these Engineers.
Yep.
Oh, all the way north with Spawn coming in.
Oof, that's going to be rough. Yep, they wipe him pretty easily. Not really the best pull there. He was definitely in a tight situation. He pulled behind and he kind of just decided to leave that spot, not waiting for his team.
The pressure, though, has seemed to kind of ebbed and flowed so far. You had pressure from Highness at the start. MM reset it. They pressured into their spawn. And then it was reversed, and now it's reversed again as MM is heading into Highness' spawn once more.
Yep, they're going to be in the back spawn here, trying to go for some spawn killing.
Yeah, they're not
Nobody
even looking
spawns
for a
on
flag.
Ven.
Not looking for a flag touch yet. Crude, I was going to say, should go down. Wrong
Definitely
class,
could
wrong
have touched the
spot.
flag by now, but Ven's going to drop 2, and he's got enough support that, yep, Dub's going to clean it up.
You got 3 NGs from MM and still 2 snipers from Highness. And
Ben's
Crude's going to go down off spawn.
taking it forward. Did any of them spawn up?
They should get... They will now get a chance to stop this, but...
Oh, so only one made the spawn. Okay, that's rough. All 3 of them spawn up as snipers. One's going to go down immediately.
And Dubs is behind the 2. This should be gone for the 1-0.
Yeah, it's already well down third. Oh, he's
Yadu's
going to
on
take...
him.
Oh, Ven's just going
Yadu-
to one-shot him.
Not
Although
on
he
him
might have been low.
I know that Dubs was behind those 2 peppering Crude and Yadu there. I
Let's see.
think at this point though, they're just really struggling to deal with the engineers. They're all playing sniper. The engineers are just getting up close and they're killing those snipers because of their squishy health pool.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot after Crew got that ace. It's kind of just MM is just picking up momentum here.
I
Dub's
think
gonna get a pull.
No, Oscar did say in the front spawn. We got Yadu now is on that engineer, and he is going to get that.
Great debt. Okay.
Oscar's distracting 2 of MM as well by going up first. He's actually going to do what
Top of the
Oscar loves to do.
He knows there's one below him. He's trying to get eyes on the other one. You see him
Yadu's
crossing the
already-
third.
Yadu's interestingly enough to already swap back to sniper. Does realize where Oscar is, spawns in a sniper, and takes him out cleanly.
Yadu's got a 2v1 here on Che. He's able to clean him out.
They're going to run into Doves here.
Dub switch back on NG.
Yeah.
Ooh, Yadu going for an aggressive peek right there to get bodied.
Is it technically a peek if you just jump into a shotgun?
Yeah. Well,
Either way, Doves
getting
is
a
on their
pull?
flag.
trying to take it normal. He's going to get spawned on right here. Yep, one right next to him. And he's
And a
going to
great
take care of it. Yadu's really liking the space bar. Yeah, and it's
Oscar-
costing him 2 lives now.
Oscar smartly enough swapped to NG as he saw Dubs was making the pull, but that does not
Dub's
mount
just
to
gonna
much.
2-shot him.
And now Crude and Yadu have a monumental task ahead of them because you would think 2v3 is not that hard, but it
Yeah,
really
the
is.
cross there is like your really only opportunity to kind of slow that flagpole down, and Dub's got that with no problem.
I guess now that we're seeing the lead spread for MM here, what do you think is the harder side to play on this map when you're playing CW?
I mean, it's definitely Republic's pretty heavily sided in this map, so seeing the domination from CIS is kind of a lot.
This is also a highness
Score,
map.
noob.
We have a Magna. And if it's Che's Magna, I'm extremely hyped because his mortar is nuts.
I don't know how to edit this.
It is Che's Magna. Are you doing okay? That was an interesting one-on-one.
Oh my gosh.
Crude is shooting at nothing. Are you doing
I'm
okay?
sorry,
with
I'm
it?
trying to get the, there it is.
That is 3 down for Highness. One of them has long.
Oops. There we go. Updated scores, 2-0 in favor of MM. Che got
They're
1
both
up on top of the roof.
They're touching
Dub's
again.
gonna clean up Crude. We got Ven here touching. Not touching? What's going on?
That was the most interesting flagpole I've ever seen.
Yeah, did he touch that like 3 times before he finally picked it up? He's gonna go Smith
He
here.
didn't even like walk onto the flag. He just walked next to it. Pretty perfect circle around it, if you ask me.
Ven's gonna kill Yachty from there. Toss health back down to his buddy.
That was a perfect toss. The
That was
synergy from
indeed.
MM is without a doubt there.
Not seeing kind of interesting flagpole here, and Ven's just gonna get pinched. And
Oh my God,
doesn't
but
go
the-
down. He died just before that death
Oscar
popped.
has a chance, and he does stop it.
Yep. They don't really have anyone in position to touch here. Dubs looks like he's just gonna rotate back for a flag reset. Is that what he's
Jay
doing?
could potentially touch this before it resets. They're not looking
Yep.
for it either.
Oh, and he gets it. I think Dub's kind of pulling back, baited them, and allowed Che to kind of get the touch there.
Yeah, now Dubs is coming up third behind
Yeah,
the two.
Yadu I don't think has any idea Dubs is there, but it doesn't matter. Che's just gonna body him,
And
he's
Che
gonna
gets
pick up
another
two.
one.
and that's
So-
gonna be the third flag.
Che's mortar is clean.
Indeed.
That is a very rough stat line for 2 of Highness's members.
Yeah.
I mean, even Crude's kind of rough. At least he had some decent kills, but
I mean, they literally all have the same score, so you just take away Crude's ace there.
true.
A little bit. That was Highness's map pick too, so
Does Vin?
I will be right back.
Yadu. And Oscar. I like that they use the Geonosis, or Smith used the Geonosis clone models. Very fancy. Very sleek. That was rude from Dose. Uh-oh. That would be highly unfortunate if they can't even... All right. Let's see how Necropolis plays out.
Okay, what do we got going on?
Oscar is on Necropolis playing Sniper, and he's currently in the middle of 2-1 droid. He was in the middle of 2.
See, he finally goes down to Doves there. Yadi's gonna pick up a control and trade out Che, but Doves is gonna get tossed a health pack from Yadu.
Yeah, Crew's in the middle of several MM members now, and
Crew
it's
goes down. Oscar and Yadu are both gonna be up now. Yadu's gonna have to rotate back for that flagpole. He does.
Oh my god!
TK coming out.
Takes out Doves.
That's pretty big here for Highness. Just definitely gain some momentum. You can do that really quickly on this map. So Oscar looks like he's gonna go straight for the flag. He should be able to get a touch right as spawn happens, depending on how he positions.
I don't know exactly how. Oh lord! Oh lord!
Doves did not die from that dead pack. That's rough.
To be fair, Oscar did the same to Doves earlier, so I'm not worried. I'm not, like it feels bad, but yeah,
it happens. Now MM has all the momentum. Yadu and Crude having to back up here. Oh, that's Nightwing. Nightwing's gonna go down to Doves.
Yeah, Che's actually in the flag point right now. He's gonna get some help here. Yadu's in
Yadu all alone.
Position.
Drops
Yadu gets
one.
a kill though.
That was a great flick back.
But
Straight
Che's
onto
making
Che.
it out.
Oh, Yadu has to reload, and he's gonna go down because of that.
Rolling into a shotgun usually ends kind of poorly for you. Oscar's in a minute
here.
Separate one-on-ones.
MM keeps it going. Ben's gonna get a touch.
That's think that's a cap.
I think so.
Oh, Oscar had a potential chance to stop it, but does not hit the shots.
Increment CIS score by 1.
And let's get back to the action here.
Highness always seems kind of split, like they're fighting 3 separate like one-on-ones. I think if Highness just played together more, they would have more potential to make something happen.
I think Dove's getting a free flagpole here. He's got one slightly close, but
the Highness is trying to make something happen on the opposite side of the map.
Dove's gonna go down.
Oscar's also making this out.
Oh.
He's gonna end up getting shot back though, because Yadu splits off from Oscar there, and then Che just is able to chase him down, get a kill, and now he's gonna clean up Yadu as well.
Yep, and that flag's gonna reset.
Well played from Che, but I don't understand why Highness is playing so split from each other.
Yeah, and MM's playing really coordinated now and all together. See, another pull. He's gonna pull with Ven.
Yeah, see Ven's here covering Che's retreat, and Ven's even going to get that kill, so now Che is way gone here.
Yep, that's gonna be another flag cap most likely. See where Oscar spawns.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he is.
that's another cap.
Really gone.
CIS plus 1 point.
Mim's making a pretty massive statement so far. They haven't dropped a flag. They're capped every flag possible so far. Have 11 minutes to make it 6-0. I think Oscar's lagging.
I think that is quite possible. And the Magna's out.
Yeah, Yadu's in a rock and a hard place.
And there goes one.
He's no longer in a rock and a hard place. He's just dead.
That's gonna be a wipe. They're gonna flagpole right as spawn happens. 2 right on you, Che, and he's gonna take it mid instead.
There is a jet. Yadu's on the jet trigger, but he hasn't hit the shots yet. He finally gets
Nails
the one,
it, but it doesn't matter. MM keeps playing together, able to clean him up.
Crude either missed spawn or he just wasn't there for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be the 3rd flag. Send us 6-0 into the next map.
I actually just realized that Crude did not make that spawn, and it was a 2-on-3. Yadu actually had a solid map, all things considered.
Yep. Yado had some good defense there. I think that's most of what he was doing, though. He was just stopping flagpoles. So we've got it 6-0. Going into map 3 here. Literally going to require no more flag caps from MM just for Highness to tie. Obviously, that's going to be pretty near impossible or difficult, especially since Highness is now...
2 of MM have either crashed or left. Yeah, there needs a swap.
Ben also needs a swap.
Ven does. Does anybody else? Well, not everybody's in the server still. We're missing Che and Doves. Che is rejoining now.
Well, down a player. This is Highness's chance to win. Alright, they're all back in, ready to go.
Is everybody on the right team, though? That's the question.
Doves was... I think Doves might still be on the wrong team. No, he's on the right team. He's on the right team.
No, it's Che.
Would think he'd say something? I'm assuming not.
Chat. I'm just gonna restart it.
Yeah.
Somebody else did.
We're restarting the map mission because 2 people crashed. It took a little while for them to get in. And I think someone was potentially on the wrong team. Don't know though. Chat bug? I don't know.
There was a chat bug, yes.
Why doesn't Doves just swap himself?
Swap crude, Doves, Yadu, and Che. Yadu? Crude? What the fuck?
Damn. Slender's gonna dodge? Damn. I don't have a ringtone at all. I don't think this phone's ever been off silent since it's been in my ownership. Oh, that was so close. All right. Going into map 3. 6-0 for MM. Let's see how it goes. Dove's up first way right off the bat. Peeking. You see something. He's going to go down to Yadu. Got Nightwing on NG this time. Going for Ven. He knows it's Ven. He's not going to get hit by that det. He's got his team backing him up. They're playing as a team this time, guys. From Highness, Doves doesn't care, though. Dove's gonna drop 2. Crew's gonna start rotating back after he kills Doves. Does he see one on flag? No, he does not.
Flag is under Republic control.
He does. I can't. It's crude. I can't spectate. Wild's in a tough pickle here. His team's pushing up though. He's just got to buy a little bit of time. Is he gonna get it?
Drop the enemy's flag.
Oh.
Hello?
Doves drops 2, and Ven kills the 3rd. That is going to be the 7th cap for the Mandalorian Mercenaries.
Apparently, they decided that they just weren't going to lose a single cap this match. And, Ven isn't dead yet.
Score 1 for the Republic.
The rest of Highness was pushing to try and stop the flagpole, and now they might be absolutely screwing themselves out of another cap, because Yadu's down again.
Yep, and Ven's gonna have it up first way. He's got a sniper close on him. He's gonna go, but Chase is close by as well.
There's a bunch of kills now for Highness, yeah.
He should still be able to get a touch in this time, though. He's gonna die to that nade.
Republic control.
It buys his team a little time.
Doves is gonna get one. Ven is walking up to this flag right now. There's another one. Should
Gets
be a
it
touch.
right at 1 second, I'm pretty sure. Saw that little flash before it resets. And that will be... Oh, Ven's going a risky way to cap this.
Score 1 for the Republic.
And Crouch walks it in.
That will be 8.
And now you can watch on stream as Ven teabags an ammo droid.
Indeed. Now he kills Devs in their back. Wild's up 3rd. Getting antagonized by 2 snipers. And Nightwing's going to clean out Crude for his own team.
He's no longer worried about 2 snipers.
Indeed.
He's only worried about 1. Ven is just absolutely styling on Highness. And he will end up dropping.
I think Ven's goofing off at this point.
Flag is under Republic control.
I was going to get a pull here, taking a second way.
Yeah, I mean, he's versus a sniper here.
Drop the CIS's flag.
He is going to end up going down. There is a jet on top of Highness right now.
Not normally a class you really see on Mos Eisley here.
And the reasoning for it just got shown.
Exactly.
Wadu was,
Flag is under
I guess,
Republic
waiting for him to step on the flag. His that wasn't even a position, I think, to kill him, but...
That's going to pull down 3rd way. Ooh. Yeah, Ven's going to make it 2 towers here. Unless we see some big plays, that's going to make it 9-0 going into map 4.
Yeah, Doves is gonna completely shut down. Yeah, completely. Absolutely completely shut down it all.
The Republic has scored.
As Ven once again crouch walks the flag in. Surprisingly enough, Oscar's still top frag despite cleanly removing his teammate from the battlefield earlier.
Indeed. Kind of just, kind of underwhelming performance here from Highness, but
I mean, it's just like they did the same thing in play-ins. They had a really good match. They got absolutely slaughtered the second match, and then they did the same thing to the team they faced in the last one. So it's almost like they're just a coin flip, and unfortunately, they didn't hit the correct side of the coin this time.
yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it is Battlefront as well. Battlefront has its own coin flip within it. Ven giving his teammate a shout out. If Sparks is still in the chat, he will see it. Does to said swap, nobody else has. Oh, exactly again. Ven's a gem. Shout out to my mom.
paying for my internet. He just gave you a shout out, Sparks.
He said it was for you.
Typical Ben. I did this for you. Crude makes it really difficult to spectate.
Yeah, he does. Che is also making it very difficult currently.
Thanks for I guess I should turn those off, huh? Alright. Looks like it's all engineers all around.
Highness is finally adapted into the 4th map of the match.
Dove's nice 2v1 taking out Crude.
But how did Yadu make it to their
I
flag?
think Yadu booked it straight off the bat. Doves still hasn't even gotten to touch their flag yet.
And Ven just walks right up to Yadu, who's not checking his map, and one-shots him.
And Crude's able to clean out Doves, no problem. Another one for Crude with the help of Nightwing. Crude's focusing on Ven in their back corner. Nightwing's at one of their spawns.
Two polar opposites of each other, by the way. You watch Crude's camera and it, like, spazzes out. Ven's like the most calm player in the game.
He really
He
is.
just walks up
Steady
looking at
shots
you.
the whole time. Nightwing's just gonna kind of bypass Doves here and go straight for their flag.
Yeah, but the clones are making a pull on the other side of the map. Yadu did
Yikes.
make it a double. Unfortunately, his teammate died, and now he's dead.
And Wyo's gonna get a cap here.
Republic Organics have scored.
And that's gonna be number 10 for MM.
Does that rhyme? Is that a technical rhyme?
I'll allow it. Oh,
Okay.
dangerous nade by Nightwing.
Oh my.
Yadu cleans him out.
Yadu's now
Yadu's only up.
1v2.
That depth must have put him pretty low.
I don't know how he's.
Ven's gonna get a pull, but there is spawn right here. And that is a
he's-
super battle droid, baby.
So
Nightwing's
Jay
able to
playing
clean
it.
him out. Can we get a second? Nightwing gets a second. For the
Screwed
ace,
on that.
Wyo
Screwed
is just
on
gonna
the
back up
SBD.
here, I think.
Why was one
Not,
of the
he's staying for the 1v3,
high
pushing
and
even.
Not going
Nightwing
to,
low, but nobody else from Highness really pushing to help him here. It really is kind of just every man for himself.
Oh, we have a clone commander.
Crude swap to Sniper, and
Republic flag C.
Yadu's gonna get a pull.
Yeah,
Commander is not gonna be able to chase, so Che is gonna switch off to Sniper here. Is he gonna get an angle to shoot him? Oh, he shoots
No.
the wall,
but he's
He's
walking
right
right into
behind.
Ven.
Error. Republic
and Ben's
Uh,
gonna take care of him.
Ven drops a health pack.
Oh!
Drops another health. Oh my god!
That's stuck on my screen, but
Yeah, it's
You know how
stuck
that
on mine
works.
too.
Republic flag acquired.
Dove's gonna drop one. Crude's still up. He's a sniper.
Has scored.
He gets
Oh,
dropped,
yeah,
and the other one's a
goodbye.
sniper as well, so Yadu is gonna have a rough time.
So they'll have a chance to touch.
They
All of the
will.
Mim is going to be here in defense as well.
Republic flag.
And the full-on sprint onto the flag as we watch all of Highness die again.
That's
That was the most coordinated self-sprint W key I've ever seen.
And we make 11 flags here.
It's gonna be 12. There's, if they stop Doves at this point,
Flag acquired.
It's just whether or not they're gonna get a flag.
They're not at this point. I don't think Doves yet. Doves will make
they
this
are.
cap before they even spawn.
Yeah.
They do make the
spawn,
spawn,
but there's no way they're gonna be able to get to cap it. Jeez.
That-
That's a rough game.
The resounding 12-0.
MM pulling no punches at all.
Making a statement that they're here to play. They're here to play.
Evenly spreading these points around too. Flag cap for each player on that last map.
2 of them 8 and 3.
Well,
Ven, for the record though, Ven would have been 9 and 3, but he TK'd Y on the last play.
shameful.
So Dubs is actually the second best player on MM.
Ooh. Well, you gonna DM Dub, see if he wants to, or Ven?
Hello.
There he is.
Hello. You're ready for your close-up. Okay.
Well, Ven, how'd you guys
do it.
feel?
Pretty confident. Sort of like my pre-match interview that I made myself.
Yeah?
We kind of expected them to ban Mustafar and Jabba's. So
Okay.
we really wanted to play Necropolis, so it kind of worked out for us.
Hmm.
And obviously we're going to ban Utapau and Dagobah because who wants to play those maps, am I right? Especially against Nightwing. So, yeah. Went pretty easy, honestly.
Yeah,
Have you been practicing Necropolis, or was it just?
Yeah, we've actually been practicing Necropolis. It's a map that we enjoy to play.
Okay.
It's a little quick. I guess
Mhm.
that's why we like it. But we were a team that is confident enough to keep doing damage and keep the pressure on. So that's big on that map. It's like a Tantive where if you have the pressure, you kind of control the whole map.
Okay.
Yeah. I would agree with that. And you guys definitely did a good job. How did you feel playing as a team? If you guys have been practicing, I would assume you guys felt pretty good.
Yeah, we've tried to get a couple of scrims in before the tournament actually started for us, but we haven't actually got to verse like actual teams. We've kind of just versed randoms like in the community. So we haven't got the level that we wanted in scrims, but we practice comms a lot, and they're obviously very solid, and they just get better and better now that we added Doves, because he's a good commer, and obviously he adds a lot of frag power. So obviously we played with each other in the past a lot, so we're just kind of gelling and forming a better glue than we had before.
For sure. How do you feel like you guys are going to do over the entirety of the season?
Now, since Clone isn't on my team, we will win, so, you know.
Oh,
I love Clone. We just have bad luck together. But, no, obviously, I think we're looking to win. Obviously, Snug is definitely the #1 contender to win it, but we're going to try and give them a run for their money because we have good communications. We got good team chemistry, so I'm hoping we can get more practice in and more games in and just keep upping our level.
all right. Well, I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Cayman, you have anything else for Ben?
No, I covered everything pretty much within the first few sentences. So.
True. Looks like we have Crude here with us.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty happy. I can't say the same for the rest of my team, but I don't think we did anything wrong. Honestly, I think 85% of our deaths were one shots, and at that point, we kind of just gave up. And Oscar emotionally checked out after the first map, so it was kind of just really subdued, really quiet, and yeah. I went to go get wine after the first map because I knew I'd need it.
So that's why you're happy.
Oh, it's not that quick, jeez.
Oh, I don't know how fast you're drinking it.
I'm not chugging it, but
Oh.
I felt like it. But overall, just with that map, with that match, Necropolis was an interesting pick, and props to Mando Mercs for actually finding a lobby to play that with. like actually finding people to practice that map regularly is impressive. Seeing as it was the first time I played it, probably the first time that Moritz played it. The Masaise was just super frustrating because we thought our positioning was fine, but like for example, I was in the front spawn and I was getting one shot halfway through the second lane, which is easily 300 meters, and I was getting one shot by NGs. And at that point, it was just just a gigantic mountain of bullshit, and we just realized the best we can do is try to snipe from a distance, because on a close quarter basis, there's literally no contending that. Like, there's nothing you can do. So yeah, it was just unfortunate circumstances, and props to Mando Mercs for bringing their A game. And I went into the match thinking like this is the second best team, possibly like definitely a contender for first, and whatever happens, it's a learning experience. But there were some good parts of it, some really annoying parts of it, but it is what it is, right?
True. Well, I wish good luck to your team. Hopefully the rest of the matches are a little bit closer than that. I know you guys definitely, generally speaking, play a lot better than that, so hopefully Nightwing doesn't get so sad.
That was honestly a bigger aspect of it than I thought. I was like trying to cheer him up and everything, but you can only do so much. At some point, it just goes on the other person, not you. And as I said before, obviously better players and better tactics, but I'm going to chalk up a good amount of that to RNG and bad luck and, blah, 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 the rest of that shit. But it was, props to the team that won, and I think we're feeling confident for the next match because we know what not to do against Avengers. We know what not to play, what maps not to play, and it should be more interesting, on the second try.
For sure. Cayman, any questions or?
I guess did neither of you guys feel confident in GCW?
I always like GCW and I always feel confident in it, but we have three good spec players, but we're against three other good spec players, and like Dubs is probably top 2, top 3 best NA Darkie, I would say, and Wyo doesn't play Darkie, but Wyo's Wookiee is definitely up there, and Ben could be amazing at it at some points, and I don't want to play against that. Like, even if we can play the same specs, I have no desire to play against Wookiees with that kind of damage on that kind of map. And we figured if we did CW, we would take all of that out of the equation. However, the unfortunate side effect of that is you can't use it against them. And, if things don't go your way, it's not like you can just Darkie over 3 lanes and catch them. If they team wipe you, it's a free cap, pretty much. So,
yeah,
there's downsides.
Yeah, that's why we chose CW, because we wanted to play through them, and they Highness did have good positioning. We just kept on breaking through every single wall, like on every map. Like, we always had to push through them. Like, we never had really a chance to just run by them and grab a flag, I would say. So yeah, their positioning was good, but for the specs, like, we knew we could handle them with usually normal classes better. So if we could just take them away from being able to let them fly over us, especially on the Acropolis with the Darkie, because literally one jet lets you fly across the map.
Yeah.
So we didn't want them to bypass us at any chance. So we just kind of kept on rotating and moving as a unit so that they had to play through us.
Okay. All right then.
Well,
that's all I had.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for joining us for the interview. And everybody, thanks for watching. I think that's going to be the end. Do we have any idea when the next match is? Tomorrow?
There's 2 matches tomorrow. Both at the same time.
Both at the same time?
Yep, so there will be 2 different streams. One of them will be on this Twitch, obviously, and then there will be one on Puma's. And then, both will be played tomorrow. It's SWC versus Avengers, and then Moin vs Idiot.
Very cool. 2 at the same time. Tune in tomorrow, guys, and thanks for watching.
Good game, crew.